Yeah, my people, on a day. This one are one-on-one with me and TIMI. I get TIMI in the house because a lot of people don't hear this name. TIMI FRANK. So today I don't finally cramptalize am. So Shemu, you are welcome. So I beg, let people know because a lot of people don't know who be this TIMI FRANK. TIMI FRANK who they here. So now let me really come meet you so that many of us go feel know who be TIMI FRANK.
Well, my brother, I see make I tell you thank you, for having me in this show so that make I use this opportunity, tell the grassroots people when they patronize your show.
Yes.
To understand wetin dey happen for our country, Nigeria, and for a bigger picture in Africa, because so much dey happen. Like you said, my name na TIMI FRANK, comrade TIMI FRANK. I'm from Bayelsa State.
Bayelsa, Niger Delta.
Niger Delta, yes, okay. From Bayelsa.
Wow.
So today, na me be the former spokesperson of the APC, and right now, since I resigned my position as the former spokesperson of the party.
Okay, now you resign.
Oh, I resign. I resign. Of course, they no sack me. Nobody sack me.
Okay.
I've just on my own resigned because I believe, say, waiting they happen for the party. Maybe better thing at all. Maybe waiting mean well for Nigerians. And that's why I decide to say, I don't tire. So I too dey young to carry myself go put in the midst of these bad people and these wicked people we want destroy Nigeria. Okay. I no go the big mouthpiece for that kind party, or they go they defend the so many lie where you they see today, where they go on for the country. I no end up like the man where they call the Minister for Information. Everybody know in name, now a representative. So I decided on my own to say, I no go fit do this kind of job again. Make I resign.
Okay.
That's why I resigned.
Good. So for the past how many years now, everywhere we go this side, they say you dey here. You go this side. Why you dey travel up and down? What do you dey look for?
Well, I dey look for the betterness of Nigerian youth, and I dey look for the betterness of youth across Africa, not just Nigeria. Okay. That's why you see say today you go hear say TIMI FRANK dey for Kenya. Tomorrow you go hear say TIMI FRANK dey Ghana. Next tomorrow you fit hear say TIMI FRANK dey Rwanda. The next day you fit hear say TIMI FRANK dey Tanzania. I no just dey travel for fun. I dey travel because I dey go discuss issues with like minds in Africa. Because today, so much bad things don't happen where our leaders around Africa, not just Nigeria, Africa today, we are in trouble with the set of current leaders where we get. Mm-hmm. So nobody go do am for us if we not do am for ourselves. Now we be the youth today where God don't bless, where God don't rise to a certain level. We need to go and identify people where we go come with from Kenya, from Tanzania, from Rwanda, from, cut across Africa. That is why today you see say I end up, for Ghana. And maybe just Ghana. By the time I go finish my meetings of waiting bring me to Ghana, I go proceed to other part of Africa, Kenya, Mali, Senegal, Guinea, Conakry, and other parts. So that I go meet with my fellow, freedom fighters, my fellow colleagues, for Africa. And some of us today, they try to learn from our number one professor that everybody knows that is fighting for the betterment of the people in Nigeria, that is fighting for the betterness of people in Kenya, that is fighting for the better future of Ghanaian youth, that is fighting for the youth of Mauritania, that is fighting for the youth of Ethiopia. In the 54 African country, the man named na Professor P.L.O. Lumumba. Okay. That is the one man we don't identify some of us. He don't follow our work. And he decide to say, for Africa to work, it needs people like us to join her, to give them that support and strength. And that is why you see PLO2 every day of his life is neither in one country or the other within the African continent. So he go fit identify some of us to see how we can come together to start thinking of how we the young people will bring development, we the young people will bring good governance, we the young people will do every kind of things. And today, young people already done the do them. The examples then did there. Today I'm in Ghana. I don't see waiting one of us for Ghana called Freedom Nana Kwame. Freedom Nana Kwame is just 40 years old.
40 years old.
Just 40 years. This place where we did a discuss today is the owner of this place. It's not just the owner of this place, it's the owner of so many of this kind of place. So freedom is the symbol of what the true reflection of African youth should be. But a lot of persons today within Ghana no see, or maybe they don't know the vision where freedom Nana Kwame gets. So some of us identify with him because of incapacity, because of his experience, because of his exposure, because of his vision for Africa. His vision for Africa is too big. It's too big. I pray anytime from now, make you get the opportunity to sit down.
No, I go meet her one day.
By the time you meet freedom, you go understand why some of us don't decide to say, we'll go come together, we'll go give them the strength, we'll go give them the support to achieve this his vision and his dream to develop Ghana. But not just Ghana, but the entire continent of Africa.
Yeah.
So for a 40 years young man, will be youth, with waiting he don't do alone, even people where they steal our money for government, the people where they steal your money for Nigeria, the people where they steal your money cut across Africa, they never do waiting this 40 years young man don't do called freedom.
And he invest for your own country.
And he invest for his own country, and not just even only in your own country. In can't decide say, I've done for Ghana. This is the time for me to go to Nigeria. If you look the master plan of what freedom is trying to do, it's very big. And that master plan, it gets a set of vision when you also go implement for Nigeria. So that Nigeria used to go get job, so that Nigerian used to go get employment, yes. So that Nigerian used to will be carried along, since the government for Nigeria today no fit help the youth and the people.
Nah, that one I even make us they do this interview.
Yes, and that is why he say I no go sit down that Nigeria, people in Nigeria, the youths in Nigeria are my brothers. I cannot allow my brothers to be suffering. So if I can do for my people in Ghana, let me also extend what I'm doing in Ghana also to Nigeria. And he can decide, say, maybe only just Nigeria. He get that same vision for Senegal. He get that same vision for Mali. He get that same vision for Ivory Coast. He get that same vision for Gambia. He get that same vision for Rwanda. He get that same vision cut across everywhere. So this is the kind of young man, as African, we should support.
Okay, good. So we'll talk about freedom, but we get a lot to talk. It gets some kind videos where I watch online 1 year like that, maybe last year or last 2 years. You and our vice president get some misunderstanding about More than 90 billion naira. So some of us will not understand. You know, we with the like want simplify things so that more news people go feel understand. How that money be passed? The mafia money or money loss, or we want know how that matter be.
That money matter. I don't talk am so I don't tire. That money matter. Now me expose the fraud and corruption.
We vice president.
Where the vice president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, been commit as at that time. He take the taxpayers' money that time. They collect 90 billion from the office where we all pay tax to, called FIRS as at that time. Yeah. They collect this 90 billion for election purposes. Now some good people we know say the only person we get credibility to fight this corruption, the only person that is fearless, the only person that can confront the truth, na TIMI FRANK. And they call me and give me the whole information related to that 90 billion. That's why I come out to cry to the Nigerian people. Say, but now this so-called government, under Buhari, we say one come fight corruption. For inside in bedroom, inside the presidential villa, in number 2 man is more corrupt than anybody. I talk am that time. So, my brother, I don't even tire.
So, since where you raise the alarm?
I raised that alarm. You see the vice president come out, I will take him to court. I will do this, I will do. My brother, is over 1 year down the drain. I never see court paper.
I know EFCC doesn't go come into the matter.
Nobody don't still come into the matter. But they no go come into the matter because they know say na true. So, when things like this happen, then go shield them because na them. Because maybe some of them too na beneficiary to the whole thing, I don't know. But na the Nigeria way we don't find ourselves with this. Say, the people we suppose tell us, this na some of the reason why people no understand why I leave this party called APC. Because I go tell you, I don't beg Nigerians before today. I don't beg God for forgiveness. I don't beg Nigerians to forgive me. As the youngest person we did for the coalition as at that time, we say in 2015, make Buhari come be president. The record is there. Every Nigerian knows, locally and internationally, they knows that if you want to count people in 2015, we've been fights genuinely to think say the one we been get that time no good. Make we change am.
Yes.
No knowing say we carry Nigeria from fry pan to fire. And that is why Nigeria did like this. So me, I be smart young man. We get vision.
Okay.
So you can see I start fighting my party, the APC, as at that time, the satanic party. But now I don't repent from that party. I no be member of that party. I take that decision because I say if I continue to remain in that party, my future, what I believe in, what I stand for, as a youth we won't fight for, not just Nigeria, but we won't fight for Africa to grow. That dream,
okay.
I will kill her.
So, a lot of things they happen for the past how many years now about this Fulani, Esme, and the rest killing up and down, and some leaders for South, Niger Delta, a lot of people know they talk. Even the vice president will never hear a voice, and Tinubu will never hear a voice. So why they're quiet?
My brother, how I wish Tinubu is here. You would have gone to ask him this.
No, because now your party before, so you still know.
So you are a Nigerian.
Yes.
And you know very well, say, just recently, I issued a statement calling out the man to speak out. That they are killing your people, you are keeping quiet. The time don't come for you to choose whether you are for your people,
yes,
or you are for your paymasters in the presidential villa. So I called the man out and I said, speak out, this is when your people need you. Then they kill your people who know hear your voice. Waiting they happen. My brother, it shows say some of these people no get the interest of their people for mind. They get the interest of their political ambition. So they no care to sell their people or allow their people to die, so that they will be the only people who will remain,
yes,
to come lead. But by that time, I don't know who will be the people where they go lead. Because as it stand today, the Southwest, now them bring Buhari, now them vote for Buhari. Because of who? One man called Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2015. The same Tinubu again rig election in 2019 again. Just because he want Buhari for second time. Because he understand say Buhari na vegetable. Because he know say Buhari is incapacitated. Because he know say Buhari has no capacity to lead. So make we just put am there, so that when Nigeria scatter, I go come under the back of Buhari failure to become Nigerian president for 2023. Tinubu no say Buhari no get any competency to lead Nigeria. He knows. But it is good, because the man when he bring today, and that same government don't they turn back to say, you be thief. You need to answer some certain questions. We thank God say he still dey alive, and we pray for him to dey alive, so that the thing when he sow for the Southwest people, make him also reap from that thing when he sow.
okay.
So Tinubu, I still dey beg you. After my statement, barely after some days, I still say Tinubu can't talk something. But even the thing when he talk was total nonsense, because he was beating around the bush. He doesn't want to offend the presidency. So he no come out clearly to stand by him people. He still stand by the side to come with those kind of backyard statements. But I won't beg him, say, my brother, take a position and tell the Yoruba people, I'm for you or I'm not for you. Leave Tinubu by the side. The man will be the number 2 person for Nigeria, will be president, vice president of Nigeria.
Yes.
Himself, Professor Yemi Osibajo, is also from the Southwest, where Fulani herdsmen, they ravaging people every day. We don't see Yoruba leaders, they talk. Oloseyinka and Co, they talk. Some other leaders, they talk. You know, everybody, they talk.
Yes.
But the man will be their own son, where they sit down for the presidential villa with the president, day and night. E dey like say super glue can't enter him mouth. He no fit talk. But I think the reason why the man no go fit talk, it is very clear. Because you know say when your hand no clean, you no go fit confront the truth. Because if your hand no clean, you go try to confront the truth go consume you.
So you mean say hand not clean now?
And I make he no go fit talk.
So they fear
because of
lies.
so many so in the fear.
Okay.
So I understand. But making no because of his fear allowing people to die.
Okay,
make
good.
Please.
So now when you dey travel up and down, I know say you don't get a lot of experience to do a lot of things. So how we go fit fight this corruption for Nigeria?
My brother, some of una no even know wetin dey happen for Nigeria. Wetin dey happen for Nigeria, I believe if the local Nigerians know, the local people, the grassroots people, wey vote for Buhari, if they know, by now, then they cry.
Okay.
Because the looting wey dey happen for Nigeria, in the history of Nigeria, we've never seen this kind of looting. Now me they tell you because I know. Because I was once with them. So I know. A lot of people wey dey Buhari government today, they were all broke before 2015. They were poor people. Plenty of them. I know them. Some of them, na even people like us, and some other people been dey give them money. People under this Buhari.
So if you mention name.
Well, at the appropriate time, we go mention their names. But they be thief and they know themselves. Some of them already, we don't they call them out. If you go back to some of the statements, you go see I don't they accuse so many people for this Buhari government will be thief. But because the government is the grandfather, grandmother of corruption. So when the more you they tell people say them be thief, the more Buhari will keep promoting you. So sometimes we don't decide say, you should say we not go even stop till they call these people this thief. Because they be thief. Because they see say the more they call them the thief, the more Buhari they reward them. Now only Buhari they reward people who no get capacity, people who no get incompetent, who no dey competent. We don't see them. So now the kind challenge when Nigeria gets. The economy for Nigeria, my brother, na 0% we dey. Nobody go fit defend the situation where the country dey. That is why for country where they sell oil every day, that same country they borrow money every day. So make we ask where this money they go. We know they see road for Nigeria where dem dey commission o. We know they see power, electricity anywhere. We know they see any infrastructure anywhere where you go see say government dey commission. Wey go make us come believe say these people they spend every day. This satanic and wicked and devilish group of people wey dey inside that party called APC. Wetin dem dey do to Nigerian people, it is very bad. If nobody
so
want
now let me dey ask you. So how we want to fight the corruption now?
So the only way we go take fight this corruption.
Yeah.
The only way we go take fight this corruption. The power dey the hand of the Nigerian people. Make I tell you something today. If the Nigerian people decide to say they want to wake up, say they don't conquer fear,
yes,
corruption go die for Nigeria.
So now for Nigerians to wake up.
It is left for the Nigerian people to wake up.
So how do
to
we
comot that and to comot that fear. That era don't pass where we don't see nations wey wan make change. We don't see how the people pay the sacrifices. But you know, in our own country today, we like too much of life and enjoyment. So the government themselves know how to blackmail the people. So with the money where these government people don't thief, where they get well in dollars, in foreign currency. If today you talk say, make we do protest, now that same money then go take call some certain people give them. So when they give some of those people, the time where you will come out, come talk say make we protest, you go still see some youth where don't compromise their conscience. Where be say this money where they give some of them, even we where they no give this money,
yes,
we better pass them. Because you know say money where they don't swear for, you know go fit take and do better thing. So and they beg the young people for Nigeria.
Make them wake up.
Make them wake up. Change. Need they just come. We don't see say every country where don't pass through turbulence. My brother, need be magic. It's not a rocket science. It is the people of that country. How they go about them. They do some gbege for road. Some people die in the process. Some people enter prison, they arrest them in the process. But the people still do, the more than they arrest them, the more than they kill them, then they do, we no go gree. If you kill 5 today, and 100 people dey for street that day, that day when you kill 5, the next day you go see 500 people go come out, go say we want to die. Since una don kill 5, make una kill us. Then go kill 20. The next day that protest go turn to 1,000. So when you see this kind of scenario, then you know say those people don't prepare for that change.
So corruption will stop by that time.
When that time come, those people where they chop their money, all of them go take off, then go run for the country. That is what we need. We need a revolution today. Revolution, maybe the kind of revolution where we go shoot gun to kill people. We no need to kill people to get that revolution.
Yeah.
We no need to share blood the way the Nigerian government they share to protect their power. We don't need that kind of revolution. Because whether we like them or not, those people who they fight against are still Nigerians.
Okay.
But that revolution, we will take bamboos them come up from there and make them pay for the money and for the stealing where they don't take from us. We will make them give that money back to the country. This is the kind of revolution we are looking for.
So now that thing I go feel work then. So
these are the kind of things
yeah.
They make some of us say we no go just sit down and fold our hands. We must use the network where God don't give us to go around to do this crusade, to make all arrangements, so that when we build ourselves within the whole continent of Africa, we will have strong voice to fight against the oppressors of our land.
Yes.
Who are these oppressors? These oppressors are the presidents of Africa. The enemies of Africa is not the white people. The white people might have their own issue. But if our president no go negotiate our interests with them for them to come collect wetin belong to us, they no go come. So now we dey invite them to come. Then later we go say these white people don't come invade our land. They no come invade our land, and we invite them because of say we want to trade.
So we go end for here first. We'll go break. You understand? And when we come back, we'll talk about Niger Delta, because the wahala we did there and the NDDC. Now that one I be the main one now. So we'll go break first. Later, make I drink water, my people. My people, now welcome back. I still deal with my brother from Bayelsa, TIMI FRANK, and today we want to know a lot of some kind of things where they happen for Niger Delta, because we want to know why NDDC not fit dey help the Niger Delta. Wetin be the problem of this NDDC?
My brother, some of us we don't talk, we don't tire. So sometimes we don't even know wetin to do again. If not because we get courage and because we love our people, and we say we no go relent, we go still dey do and no go gree and no go gree.
Yes.
Say one day God go answer our prayer. Like I've been dey tell una earlier on, the problem of Niger Delta is the people of Niger Delta. Now the leaders of Niger Delta be the problem. The problem for Niger Delta, all the time, because of the way Nigeria dey as a country, we come from Niger Delta, we always accuse the people from the northern part of the country, saying that them they do that. Just the same kind of thing, my brother, when I analyze about the white people and our leaders, we get that so-called problem even locally in Nigeria, where people when supposed to serve us from the Niger Delta, and then we go dey connive with the people wey dey for presidential villa for Abuja, where majority of the people there na these so-called people wey dey power now, wey be the northerners.
Yes.
Then we go dey connive with them. They share wetin belong to me and you wey from the Niger Delta. At the end of the day, we need to see anything. But whether we like it or not, some of us know, wetin happen
Yes.
From the previous government wey be late Yaradua wey come try to negotiate their no go gree gbege dem wey bin dey happen for Niger Delta in the past. I know too much about how those problems we resolve them that time because I be one of the person wey take part to solve that problem of Niger Delta when the late president Yaradua take im time, try to settle, make peace dey. The Niger Delta problem wey you see, e no start from today. E don tey when our leaders for Niger Delta dey betray us. Only we today from Niger Delta, we get the NDDC, we get the Ministry of Niger Delta, we get the Amnesty Office. These three things wey we get, from this federal government, money dey enter these three things. But when this money dey enter, the people wey dey chop am na people from Niger Delta.
Now they squander
this money. Because dem go make them MD, dem go make them minister, dem go make them coordinator of Niger Delta Amnesty program. At the end of the day, some of them come there very broke and poor. But after 6 months to 1 year wey dem go serve, you go hear say only one person chop 200 billion naira for 6 months or 1 year wey you serve. So the thing suppose dey better small, but e no go better because the center wey suppose dey checkmate the Niger Delta for us, the center na im still pass. Where every money wey dem dey steal from the Niger Delta, na the people wey dey with Buhari for presidential villa, na dem dey chop everything. So that is why you go see them, because of the milk and honey wey dey the Niger Delta, every time dem dey fight who go become the next MD. Dem no dey fight for who go become the next MD or who go become this one because say they mean well for the people. Dem dey fight because na national cake wey dem wan share chop. So the Niger Delta problem, this government under Buhari no go fit solve am, except there is a change of government. Maybe in future,
yes,
wey go come, wey maybe reasonable, like-minded people from the region, maybe if you get opportunity to serve. I go tell you one example. When TIMI Alaibe was the MD of NDDC, Niger Delta, no be say e been too dey good o, even that time sef. But do you know, since TIMI Alaibe left NDDC till today, NDDC has never remained the same. And under TIMI Alaibe, the resources for NDDC been small. But na that time we dey see projects, we dey see road,
jetty,
we dey see jetty, we dey see light, we dey see everything. Most of the things wey today dey in existence since the existence of Niger Delta, I bet you 50% na that man called TIMI Alaibe na him do am. So since TIMI Alaibe leave the place, na NDDC come scatter.
So everybody wey dey go there now to
since
just
when TIMI Alaibe leave the
carry
place,
money,
NDDC come get even more money times 5 compared to the money when TIMI Alaibe bin dey get when he bin dey there. But TIMI Alaibe take that in own small money when he bin dey there as MD. Let me say corruption too no dey that time. But at least we see road, we see wetin he take our money do, we see jetty, we see youth empowerment, we see so much wey benefit the people. So we go forgive TIMI Alaibe, even if when he bin dey there, of course nobody be sent. But TIMI Alaibe, na only God go fit bless am for us because of wetin he do. But since that time, everybody wey come na looting. They just dey looting. In fact, some of them their case dey EFCC sef till now. Some of all these MDs wey don comot, but because the government wey we get, like I tell una, the government rot ten.
So you mean say because of the government now, none of them will go prison?
Nobody dey go prison under this Buhari government.
Nobody.
Make I tell you, nobody.
So wetin you go tell this Niger Delta youth now? Wetin you got to tell them?
Niger Delta youth na the same problem. Niger Delta problem is like a bigger problem in Nigeria that we dey complain. The youth of the region, a lot of them don compromise because these thieves wey we get wey dey Abuja, wey be leaders for the country, wey dey run the Niger Delta, wey dey oversee things, wey dey aim of affairs, people wey dey in charge, they are all thieves. They all of them. Anybody wey hold government under Buhari, wey hold anything called public office, it's only, I can tell you clearly, maybe you can talk of maybe 5% that you can say they are a bit okay. 5%. I can give them 5%. Because any things bad reach, some good people still dey. So I no go say 100% all of them dey bad. But when majority dey bad, everybody dey bad. So everything about this Buhari and APC government na bad gift for Nigeria. And that is why people like me no go stop to dey talk.
Okay.
We no go stop to dey talk. Because if we stop to talk, the people of Nigeria and the people of the Niger Delta will die. Because nobody will go speak for them. I be fearless child.
And so, that one when you come, the way you did the talk, from that day where I watch you for TV, where you dey talk, say you dey wait for the whole vice president for, wetin dey give you mind, morale, wetin dey give you ability?
My brother, wetin dey give me mind be say, I no want tomorrow make my unborn children or our unborn children come ask question one day. Say, daddy, when Nigeria been dey scatter, people dey thief money, wetin you do? Which role you play? Wetin be your contribution? I want to dey proud that time to tell that my pikin say, when Nigeria been dey scatter, when Buhari and him people come destroy and finally come scatter Nigeria don dey scatter dey come. But this one na the worst way we don ever see in the history for over 60 years of Nigeria. The division wey dey our country today, we've never witnessed this kind of division of North, South, Christian, Muslim. We don dey live for a very long time, the North, South, and Christian. We don dey live for a very long time. These issues no dey come up. But in this modern day generation, where we will be the people, when we even get technology right now, a lot of things dey. When and now, we suppose unite the country. This Buhari and him party called APC come with their own satanic agenda, come divide and scatter the country. Now today, as I'm telling you, my brother, we no know by the time where we go sleep, wake up, wetin go don happen from the northern part of the country to the southern part of the country. Whether this one wey we dey even talk of 2023 election, with the way this Buhari incompetent government dey go, whether they go even be election for Nigeria, we no know again. Because right now, the country, everybody don decide to say, make we break, make we scatter. Because the government of today, they engineer the scattering of the country. That is why you see killings everywhere. We don dey see videos. Right now, they circulate where people, the Fulani people, they talk, say, you know, na government, na him give us gun. Na government, na him do this. So, if this kind government, we suppose come fight to protect the people to end these things, now then they give out gun, which means we are not safe. And that is why today nobody dey talk from the presidential villa. E be like say sometimes we no know the way some people dey talk say we no get president. With wetin we dey see, my brother, we no get president for Nigeria. We have presidents in the presidential villa. Presidents, because no be one. Because if we get one central command wey the people dey fear, one central command, the way President Obasanjo bin dey, if Obasanjo talk, everywhere go shake. If Obasanjo do this, everywhere go shake. If Obasanjo do this one, everywhere go shake. Na because say we get leader that time. But today, we no get leader because even the leader, e be like say na deaf and dumb. Now we get. And when you get person wey be deaf and dumb, it's almost practically like person wey don die. So that is why, because we get deaf and dumb in the aim of affairs. That's why Nigerians dey talk.
Now when you don't come to that one, now make I ask you, because a lot of people online, everybody they only dey tweet say the president don't die like this. So I want to ask you, because you don't did that before. Now real truth say the president don't move.
My brother, sometimes e be like say me sef I wan come dey believe say e be like this thing wey people dey talk na true.
Why?
Because if no be true sometimes, I no think say wetin we dey suffer today, we go suffer am. If somebody dey in charge, we go see action dey happen. Yes. People go dey pay for all this crime and price and corruption and oppression. Today nobody dey pay for any. Nigeria don scatter o, nobody dey pay. So that's why people wey dey government, everybody just say thief, just dey pack. You know, everybody, the ones wey fit dey kill people, dey kill, dey go. Nobody, you don't, how many people dem dey arrest every day? The only people wey dem dey arrest na the young boys, the young youths wey get future, wey go school, wey the government no give jobs, wey the government no create employment for them. Na the only people wey this Buhari government get power to dey oppress. Wey if dem decide to say we wan come out, come fight this injustice, dem go arrest them, dem go kill them. Na the only place where this government get strength na to oppress the Nigerian youth. That is the only achievement wey Buhari government and APC don do. The achievement wey this government don do today, they don succeed to some extent to silence and put fear for the minds of the Nigerian youth. Say if una come out, Boko Haram go come out, they no dey fit kill them. They no dey fit kill them. Fulani men go come, we no dey hear say how many wey dem kill. But Nigerian youth go come out without gun, peacefully. Then go kill them, then go arrest them. Now which kind country be this? I don tire for the country. So we dey beg God, make it also help us. We want to see the will of God to happen. Maybe the Abacha scenario, if na wetin go come help us.
No, I just proceed again. I'm not sure. So you get this one, they touch all Nigerians because a lot of people they travel out, and because of this particular problem where nobody they solve. Why Nigeria? Because you did government before. You don't think where you did government because some people don't know you. Why una never fee as well now? Just they put her like that. Solve this light problem. What will be the problem?
Hi, this light problem. This light problem.
Because a big pass on that thing.
They no go fit do anything.
So we'll remain darkness. We'll remain for darkness like that.
But for this set of human beings, what we get now, no expect light for this set of human beings, because the money for the light dey their pocket. So the only light wey dem go fit provide na for their houses, so that make air condition dey blow them. They make the masses. They continue to pay for wetin they need to get. And when the masses talk say, you know, again, another big problem when I identify today will be our problem for Nigeria. Let me tell you. The government itself na our problem, but the people wey suppose dey fight or to speak for Nigerian people, wey suppose get the mandate
Yes.
na dem compromise pass, which is the Nigerian Labour Congress called NLC. The most corrupt NLC on earth, living or dead, wey we don see, na the present leadership of NLC today. Because if this NLC rise up strongly, dey on the side of the masses, on the side of Nigerian people, Buhari and APC for don sit up.
Light for those who come.
Light for don come. NSAS for don succeed. Therefore don, because then they fear, you know, Labour Congress is the most powerful tools anywhere in the world.
So what will be Labour Congress?
Nigerian Labour Congress, they're supposed to be people
where they work. Because I want maybe so that made if you understand that.
People where they protect the interests of the Nigerian workers.
Yes.
Now be the people that they call NLC, Nigerian Labour Congress. But these Congress people where you see where you get today.
Yes.
The Congress work where they do where they call themselves comrade. Maybe every comrade be comrade. Some of us now comrade we get passion to fight. That's how we dey fight or to speak out.
Yes.
But these ones where they dialogue, they collect. You know, then go shout in the daytime, in the night. Then they with Buhari for presidential villa, they come out to the envelope. Those ones, they no go fit talk again. Every day you go just say they want increase electricity. You go see the Labour people go come out. Oh, if this government increases electricity, we go die.
Yes.
2 days later, then go call for meeting for inside presidential villa. You go see them, then go laugh. Let's give them chance to see. That let's give them chance. Now the envelope when the Labour people don't carry go, then that matter go die. So that is why you see say right now, I hear say fuel queue dey Nigeria right now. Now because of say the government, you know say I tell you say the economy don yakpa, it don destroy, don burn. So anytime when the economy don scatter like this, when they no go get money again to steal.
Yes.
Then go come look, say, let's do fuel increment. If not be fuel increment, then go talk electricity increment. Meanwhile, then they talk all these increments. We need to hear them they talk about increment of salary for the Nigerian workers.
And the Labour Congress now they suppose
the Labour Congress, this set of Labour Congress, there be partner, there be departments under APC government and under there be departments, then there be Labour Congress again. Because Labour Congress wey we know, na Labour Congress wey dey streets. Dem go wear khaki dey protest every day until government do wetin dey right for the people. No government don punish Nigerian workers or suffer Nigerian workers like this government under General Buhari and APC. You don hear this Labour Congress dey demonstrate, dey fight?
No.
This Labour Congress no dey fight. This Labour Congress no dey fight. This Labour Congress, they don compromise the future of the Nigerian youth. And that is why some of us don take am upon ourselves say, na tough task o, but we go continue to fight. It is not going to be an easy battle, but it's a battle that one day we will come out of am.
Yes, sir.
And that's why I decided to embark on the journey to go look for partners that will help us not just to build the road for Nigeria, but to build the road for Africa. And this is just the beginning. And I will assure you by the grace of God, we will get victory.
So, some of the things then will make people not invest in Africa. Now because of the leaders, because some of the youth them, they try to want invest. Like the way they talk about Nana Kwame for Ghana. Some of the people, they won't try invest for Nigeria. They cripple them. So why, now make a lot of people they fear. You understand? So why they only cripple young people? Where they won't rise up, do something for the country. Why?
Now, because of the same thing, my brother, with me and you, they talk. Nana Kwame today, they fit do investments. Because you know why? Nana Kwame they do government contracts.
Okay.
Nana Kwame never steal government funds before. Maybe if he don't do that thing before, maybe if only they succeed.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you steal from government, that money where you steal,
yes,
the people of that country they swear for you every day. So most of these people where they steal, they need to get any concrete thing to do with this money, then go stock them. At the end of the day, either then go get cancer, die, or then go one thing go happen, or things go chop the money. But the reason why Nana Kwame situation dey different. Na young guy wey suffer from scratch from the age of 21. Nana Kwame don decide say I need to develop Africa. I need to develop my people, Ghanaians, where I come from. Nana Kwame bin dey stay for Obodo Oyibo for London.
Okay.
He come Africa with the vision say I wan come fight. I no wan be one of those wey go get money. At the age of 21, Nana Kwame get this kind courage. Today, Nana Kwame is just 40. We need more young people wey get this opportunity like Nana Kwame to take this money, create job, create employment. Because our government, then wey we get cut across Africa, they don't fail the people. But again, like wetin I tell you, maybe all government dey bad. We still get some good ones.
Yes.
And those good ones are very few. Somebody like the Rwanda president, President Paul Kagame of Rwanda,
Yes.
is a good example of leadership.
Why everybody dey already call this president? Wetin he do?
President Magufuli of Tanzania
Yeah.
is a president of his people. You know, say this Tanzania president need to go China. This Tanzania president need to go America. This Tanzania president need to go London. He need to go anywhere.
Just
He need to come out from Tanzania. He need to go look for money anywhere. But the kind things when they do, even people like Buhari where they jump like chicken from one place to the other, like where when he see food, he go just dey grab am, dey chop. Never do 1/3 wey Magufuli don do for Tanzania. Is it the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Prime Minister Abiy, the young man from Ethiopia? That one too is a good example. So there are still good leaders in Africa, but it's less than 2%
out of 100.
I'm telling you, that is good. So that's why we want to make sure, see, the vision wey Nana Kwame get, na vision wey go help Africa. We must rally round to make sure say this dream. Some leaders still dey wey no want make Nana Kwame achieve this goal.
That's where they be.
Some leaders still dey wey dey power, wey dey government, wey still wan fight the interest of wetin this young man wan do. Forgetting say this is what to develop not just Ghana but the continent
Of Africa.
But some of them no wan make we get good road, good real estate, good apartments, good hotels, good lifestyle for Africa. Some people dey wey no want
because they don't loot
they don't,
things.
yes.
Okay. So we'll go break first. So my people, we'll go break because if we say we'll talk now, we'll talk they go like that. You understand? So my people, will they come back? No time. Yeah, so my people, now welcome back. I still deal with my brother TIMI FRANK in the building. So now more talk about election now. This 2023 election. And you know, say a lot of people they talk say Tinubu they come up, Tinubu they come, they don't even do poster like this. But you never to say EFCC, brah. They show say the way the guy take get money, say they don't understand and make all declare. So I want may you tell me, because a lot of people want to know, you know, say you dey into the game. This Tinubu wahala and 2023 with EFCC, how it go be?
My brother, This one are long awaiting. It's like when somebody dey preach where dem go say awaiting trial.
Yeah.
Na awaiting trial. Now we don dey for too long for Tinubu case for Nigeria. Wetin we know say Tinubu be before now. Say he don become governor for 8 years for Lagos State. But we don see people wey be governor too for 8 years don come comot.
Yeah.
But im own kind of governor when he be and come be former governor and now, the money and the wealth wey the man don come acquire within short time, e reach. Maybe God sef no go forgive EFCC if someday they no ask this question. Because today for Nigeria, if you talk this one for Lagos, na Tinubu get am. If you talk this one for Lagos, na Tinubu get am. So you can't tell like say almost 70% of a state, na one man get am. The man need to also clear himself. Say, this thing when una dey accuse me, say I do. See the source of income when I get. See how I take make this money. See how I take make him come explain to Nigerian people how he take get money wey only you get this one Lekki toll gate na you get am. Oh, this one na you get am. That one na you get am. We see during the election, bullion van dey parade for im house like say na central bank office.
Yes.
All of these things, my brother, e reach. God no go forgive. And that is why I said, look, when they appoint that 40 years young man, you know, say, say sometimes these days when people be 40, people say game, they did their body, some action, they did their body, yes, somehow. So some of us, why I congratulate, even when people, they criticize the young man for EFCC, I decide not to criticize him. I come out to congratulate the young man because I believe, say, the world dey watch am. People say young people no go fit do the job. Now from examples like this, now we go know whether young people go fit do the job. Today, if that young man call a Bawa, wey be the boss today for EFCC, come fail, then the future of young people, not just in Nigeria but in Africa and the big world at large, e don fail. Yes. So now for that boy to prove the people wey don criticize am wrong by doing things wey other past people no fit do because of godfatherism and fear. So for me, wetin the Bawa dey do, people might say it's political, people might say it's this. Anyway you want to talk am, we need to hear something from Tinubu.
Yeah, whether
yes.
I get
if you get this, you get. We don't see today for Nigeria, make I tell you, people say Atiku corrupt, Atiku corrupt, Atiku corrupt. Today everywhere. Me and you know. But Atiku don't come out to the world times without numbers to defend in resources.
Yes.
To defend in businesses. To defend in activities. We see them. Even though there is no politician, we don't know politicians today, including today, this so-called Buhari government. No politician don't investigate Atiku. No government don't investigate Atiku like this government and every other government. But they no fit hold Atiku like this because the man fit defend in wealth, he fit defend in businesses. He come out even in this last election, he dare Nigerians. He say, people said I'm corrupt, this. Okay. I dare anybody to come up with any evidence against me that I am corrupt. Till today, we don't see evidence. So whether from EFCC or from Buhari,
yes,
or from the opposition or from anywhere against Atiku to say, okay, these are the things you did when you were there. So in don't show say, people just accuse them wrongly. So if people they accuse you wrongly for things, the right thing to do, defend yourself. You know that you still there alive. So if today Tinubu believes say EFCC they victimize them, because of 2023 or EFCC dey lie for im head or people dey lie, make him tell Nigerians say this house wey code of conduct say na my own, na me get am. See how much I buy this house, see where I get the money from, see the business when I do. If him come out to tell us all these things and EFCC no fit bring proof, then we go know say that time na because of politics. But until him do these things to explain himself, I think EFCC dey do their job. Okay. But we no want make it be that usual style. Some of us don talk am say, as I congratulate the EFCC boss, I congratulate am maybe because of say na my friend. I congratulate am because I see am say na youth. Make we support and encourage am to fight this corruption.
Yes.
But if himself come deviate halfway, no do wetin he suppose do, we go fight am. So I think he's on the right path of the fight against corruption, but we no wan make it end for only just Tinubu, because there are also big thieves, big criminals, yes, like Tinubu for APC. Mm-hmm. So make him fish out all those thieves. They say PDP na him produce thieves, but today a lot of the thieves wey they say PDP produce, all of them don go APC because APC is now party of protecting criminals and thieves. That is what we've achieved. Okay. So if EFCC wan show say dem dey fight corruption, all those thieves wey run from PDP to APC, we want to dey see say dem try dem, so that make e no be that the only way dem go show say dem dey serious
for their job.
For their job. We get plenty of them like that.
Okay.
So we want to see all of them, they try them, all of them get cases, get something to answer. Okay. You know, so until they do that.
Yeah. So this 2023 now, because a lot of people don't bring rumor, say they go, wahala go happen, like this go happen. How this 2023 election go be? You know, say you don't do the game. We are not a entertainer, and so we just want to know for your own side.
Wetin me I believe be say 2023 for me is in the hands of God. I no want to join the debate for 2023 because the circumstances where the world dey go, I go fit tell you as we sit down here today. Yeah. Say if it happen, but God forbid, because of the circumstances and the challenge of where the world dey go, I might not be there to defend whatever I will tell you people now. So 2023 for me, I know a lot of things go happen. That 2023, Nigerians go get the opportunity again to rise up. Mm-hmm. And not just to rise up, Nigerians make them rise up and wake up to make sure say any of these criminals, yes, today where the APC no emerge as their president again. Because APC is not a party. APC is as an association, is the party that is known. That is why some of us leave the party, because I know too much about this party. If maybe because of age, the same way that they call people like Tinubu founding fathers of APC, the same way you go call Amechi founding father of APC. Now so you for the call TIMI FRANK as founding father of APC, because the only thing we can separate me and these people be say, when we dey do that thing, you know, say me I no loot money. Okay. I no bring money for table. I bring small money for table, and that small money na the small money when I take fund my activities. So I no be like them wey steal from government. Some of them were governors, some of them, so they steal plenty money that time. So the only reason wey dem take pass me that time na because of say they get looted funds. But me, na my hard then hustle as a street boy. The one I take get that time, when I see all those publications, all this, nobody been they give me money they do at that time. Now my resources now I take do am. So as at that time, me myself too, if maybe age, I did the same cadre with some of these names, and that is why today the whole world know say by the time you dey count of people wey bring these satanic people in place before I repent. Now when I see say things no dey go well, I can't wake up from sleep. Once I was blind, but now I can see. So when I can't start to see road, now I say, God forbid, how did I find myself with these satanic people wey no mean well? I no go fit join them. Also, all these bad things where they go on for the country. I no wan stain my name. I no wan stain my hands. Make I leave them. That is why I left. You know, say people need to resign for Africa.
Yes.
But I be one example today. Because I forget the sweet things. So maybe when they follow me or people go say, oh, APC, publicity, APC this, APC that. I leave all those things. I say, I don't want. Make them carry go. I decide to say, I want to do this job when I do now. To remain as a political activist. To fight for the oppressed.
Okay.
To fight for the betterness of Nigerian youth. To fight for the youths of the continent of Africa. And that is why I decide to be going from one end to the other.
Okay.
So this is waiting I be for today.
No wonder you get mind. So time not there our side again. So I don't know what you would like tell my viewers them before we go just discharge. What do you get to talk your last?
My last thing when I want to talk be say,
yeah,
we need to wake up. African youth, we need to wake up. Nobody go fit do am. We should conquer fear. The way the people in Sudan did. The way the people in Mali did. We should conquer fear in Cameroon. We should conquer fear in Nigeria. We should conquer fear in Ivory Coast. We should conquer fear in Zimbabwe. We should conquer fear in Uganda. All the place where we get dictators, our youths should rise up. Nobody go do am for us. Now only we go fit do am for ourselves.
okay.
That's why I say make we conquer fear. Despite say these oppressors, then go kill us, then go arrest us. But that is not where our future
Go.
lies. Our destiny and our future. They can only try to kill us, but they cannot take our dreams away from us. So now the thing when I want to tell the viewers and the supporters of Mock News, to let them know, say, make them continue to watch Mock News, because this is the only platform where they fit bring the fresh and raw truth as it be.
Yes.
So make we support Mock News, because the man when on as he say they run the Mock News, now person wey love Africa, now in love for Africa and the oppression of freedom of press for the various countries for Africa, now he decide to say, I don't want to do like other traditional media, so where you go fear to talk the truth.
Yes.
Make I come out to get platform when I go take the expose bad people for government, and also use this platform to promote the good people too at the same time. So I want to beg the viewers of Mock News to make una dey continue dey patronize, dey go to YouTube, in Facebook, in Instagram, to dey follow am, so that una go dey know more things. They get the opportunity to listen to people like us and so many wey go dey come appear time to time to speak the truth for Africa and for our beloved country called Nigeria.
Thank you. You too much. So my people na don hear. No be smarty. Na me and Timi na dey since. So no worry. Next one we dey come again with another hot one. So Mona not go anywhere. Momo, oya cut am, we don tire.